I think this is the slide which I have created out of my experience working with DELNET. Our membership number is 2, and the first member of DELNET is IIC. So we are the most privileged as an institution to be the member of NACLIN, and we understand the value of DELNET. That is why I have created this slide, that why this topic matters for NACLIN or like DELNET for such a important event. So you all know that NACLIN has long been leading platform for advancing library innovation in India, with AI, automation and data-driven services transforming how knowledge is created and accessed. This topic is really essential to set the tone of technical sessions, and it is the DELNET is strengthening our role and expanding our impact as a library information professionals. And as we transition to hybrid intelligent library ecosystem, I think NACLIN is the ideal forum to develop a national roadmap. In this session, I will highlight practical ways how emerging technologies can enhance visibility, efficiency and user experience across all type of libraries. And I think I will be able to align with my slides and presentations how DELNET is playing crucial role in all these aspects, whether these are different type of, you can say, consortia-based services or ICT-based services, how the DELNET has been supporting. So as part of presentation, I'm going to cover some of these things, like what is the need of digital transformation and how these emerging technologies are reshaping the libraries, how AI, automation and data-driven innovations are helping in providing better services to the users, and how we can like implement these strategies, and how could be the technical roadmap or technological roadmap for different type of institutions. And then I will be sharing some of the case studies based on my experience visiting different libraries of the world, and also how we are like future ready, whether it is IIT Delhi or some other type of institutions. So if we can, I think, so this is Mentimeter. I think let's avoid Mentimeter, otherwise we will be delayed. So I think what are the drivers of transformation, why this so much transformation is happening in the world and especially in libraries as well. This transformation is because there is a massive growth in digital and research data, and then there is a generative AI which is reshaping the research and learning, and then there is a user demand for like personalized real-time information. You cannot serve the user any irrelevant information. They are looking for very personalized and important information. And then also we have to focus on inclusivity, means we have to help everyone in getting the information that one is looking for. So there is basically a shift toward, you can say, hybrid physical digital knowledge spaces. So when we talk about a smart library, how does a library become a smart library? Because there could be a school library which could be very smart, may not be having those many technology. I also started my career as a school librarian in 93-94 from Crescent School, Daryaganj, New Delhi, and then I never looked back. And so when we talk about a smart library, I think the smart library is driven by different type of data set that the users are using. Then there is a inclusive digital innovation, means we are trying to protect our information and data as well, how the data is to be managed. Madam started cloud computing services from the NIC. So I think we are taking those forward, and how we can make use of artificial intelligence. Then the robotics and automation, other parts are also included in that type of library. So it depends upon library to library as how we aims to support learning, research and community empowerment through like personalized or adaptive services. So innovative library services for a school library may be different, and these may be different for a college library, and these may be different for a institution like IIT Delhi. But when you are able to engage the user, you are able to provide the user support services in a way the users are expecting from you. If you are able to satisfy your user, then I think you are able to provide the services from a library which may be considered as a smart library. So I think when we are thinking about providing the library services, one of the important component of new technologies is we should be prepared for disaster management. So here I am basically targeting about digital disaster management. So most of the libraries are now shifting towards cloud. We are also using Badal Cloud, which is hosted in IIT Delhi. It was initially supported from the Ministry of Education. Now we are our own self managing. So I think we have to, whenever we are trying to host our data, we are in advance preparing for digital disaster and cyber security as well. We were managing the INDEST consortium, you might have heard about that. And once the server was hacked and all the data was compromised, so the first thing we did was we plug out the Ethernet cable. Then we started securing our thing. That time we were maintaining the physical server. So I think you have to look into it, instead of having a physical server, we should manage content in a way that our data is secured. We are prepared for disaster, digital disasters and cyber security as well. Then I think we should prepare our content or host our content in a way that our content are discoverable. So I think for that we are using the ePrint, IRs or digital archive services. We are trying to present our content in a way which are discoverable and safeguarded as well. So how we are doing this? Most of the people are now using the cloud computing services. So for example, during COVID, we were also in IIT Delhi Central Library maintaining the physical servers. Then 12 hours, one AC was on, another 12 hours, another AC was on. But that time during COVID, we were not allowed to enter in the physical building of the library. So I think this gave us an idea or forced to migrate to some cloud. So that time we migrated all our services to cloud. And this is how our digital data, our archive, or maybe we are secure from those cyber threats. Then this is another important component of the technology that the libraries are using, that we have to take along all our people. So whether these are physically able, these are blind, these are having some other type of limitation, orthopedic, other thing. So we have to provide library services in a way that we have inclusivity, diversity, and we have to provide digital literacy to our users as well, so that they are able to understand and make use of those type of services. So recently we presented a session in Astana IFLA conference on digital literacy, and same was presented in Bhutan as well with Dr. Sangeeta Kaur leading a project, European Union funded project. So I think these ideas are well appreciated and they should be considered as well, and I think these are some of the requirement from the government of India as well, if you are a government institution. Then we have to make our content discoverable as well, whether these are our content through discovery services, or we are making it discoverable through federated searches or through linked data. So library metadata need to be discoverable to the global community, so that we can integrate multiple platforms. And I think IIT Delhi Central Library is promoting open resources only, or open source software. So whatever we are doing in IIT Delhi, we are using mostly open source software, whether it is Koha, whether it is Viewfind, whether it is Coral or some other, or maybe DSpace, or maybe Drupal for content management. So all our software that we do not have dearth of funds, we have enough funds, we have enough competent people in library to do work with the commercial people as well. But I think as a policy or as a thought process, we are using all these different platforms. So I think research data management matters to fulfill funder mandates, minimize research duplication, it enables reuse and reproducibility, and it supports FAIR principles as well. So we have to make use of research data management principle. So I think some of us were discussing like how we can like innovate some of the softwares like Koha. Perhaps IIT Delhi was the first institution who created its own recommendation system, making use of Koha's source code. So IIT Delhi has a recommendation system for books that the user is submitting its requirement for a new book, and that request is going to the head of the department, then it is coming to the library for verification, and it is online approved using Koha only. So we have created a module in Koha which is helping us in different ways, and Koha is slowly becoming the library services platform. It is no more a integrated library management system only. It can be used for now e-resources management. You can see the e-resources management module as well, and of course it can be customized in a way that you are able to make use of recommendation system as well. Then I think although we have one nation, one subscription, but most of the institutions are not supported by one nation, one subscription. Apart from like still you need to manage the e-resources life cycle. So IIT Delhi has implemented ERM Coral, and I think the whole research cycle, the whole e-resources cycle, right from recommendation to usage, the return on investment may be like calculated based on this software. So Dr. Sangeeta once organized a webinar on ERM using my colleague's expertise, Dr. Vijay Verma, and that full video is available on her platform. You can make use of that Coral video, and it is very good at perhaps it's of own type. So I was saying that the platforms are now becoming, people are not using different platform for different purposes. One single platform may be used for institutional repository, for automation, for content management, for discovery. So some of the platforms are here like Alma or Folio, or even Koha is also slowly becoming the library services platform. Now the API technology is becoming very popular. Even in Koha, the latest Koha, you need not to fill the data of book, the details. Just by giving the ISBN number, you can fetch the data using Google API. Same way, like one of the institutions, Zayed University in Dubai, where IIT Delhi Abu Dhabi campus is there, they have implemented a chatbot known as Aisha, and they have created this beautiful girl as a chatbot. It is not actual girl, the face has been created artificially, and she is able to answer all your queries. They are able to integrate all the queries from e-resources, from databases, from subscribed resources, from OPEC, from IR, everything. And they are using the ChatGPT API as well. So I think these are very simple things we can do in our libraries without much of the difficulties, and they are not charging much as well for API integration as well. Then I think with the help of like big data and data mining, we can predict the user behavior, and we may take a decision to cope with the user needs. We can perform smart library services, and we can acquire relevant books based on user behavior, like what type of books are being issued from the library, what type of books are being consulted from the library, what type of books are not used at all. So we can segregate those books based on like data that is generated through that. Recently I have gone through a PhD, I assessed a like thesis which is purely on circulation data. So a person completed a PhD based on circulation data, how people, the top books, the top users, everything. So IIT Delhi celebrates the annual library day. So from this year we are going to introduce awards to the user based on this big data from the circulation. Then from application of Internet of Things, we can do many things, like we can do automated book return system, we can track the usage of the area, we can monitor humidity levels and other things as well in the library. We can just like with the head count, we can easily understand how much a area is particularly used. This is being used by Delhi Metro services as well. So this way you can actually make use of real-time monitoring and of the library spaces, like which are the services or spaces which are really highly used. So somehow we are able to make or we are able to analyze data, because sometimes authorities are asking, what is the use of library, who is coming to library. So I think with the help of many of the system, we are able to tell that BTech student from chemical engineering are coming, or MTech student from electrical engineering are coming to the library, because we are able to somehow track the data of the user. Then instead of using the Excel, you can make use of many data visualization tool. I think if you are making use of these tools, you can easily create a beautiful paper, or you can create beautiful thesis which can be easily accepted, seeing the content and the picturization and the beautification of that paper. RFID technology is also important in libraries, and it is still being used, but you have to explore how big your library is, how notorious your users are. I was the university librarian of Aligarh Muslim University, so RFID cannot be successful in AMU, it cannot be successful in JNU, it cannot be successful in DU, etc. So you have to implement another technology there like EM, because EM cannot be easily compromised. You can easily compromise the RFID. So in IIT Delhi, when we implemented in 2010, it was a 1 crore worth project that time. So our users are very good, and now you can integrate in RFID the monetary thing as well. Like you can use RFID card not only for opening different gates and library services, but also for making payment in canteen, in bus and other things as well. And luckily, IIT Delhi Central Library was first to give birth to this RFID system in whole of the IIT. It was not IIT, it was library which gave birth to these type of services there. Of course, I have a very simple lecture available as part of my MOOCs on blockchain. So this is a simple, like how secure services if you want to provide in a system like DRDO. So you can make use of blockchain technology as well in library service. But of course, in IIT Delhi, we are not using blockchain for libraries, we are using for other purposes. So I think everything is now accessible through mobile devices. So if you are able to create some application for providing different type of library services, so that will be highly used, because mobile are the devices which are in your pocket, and you can just scan, or you can just click any link, or you can type as well, or you can search through any of the AI application, and you can go to different social media channels and you can make use of these services in your library. Now faculty member and students are very much interested in different type of specialized bibliography. So I think IIT Delhi again is using a open source software known as Subject Plus. We are not using libguides, which is a costly one, and you can create different type of subject guide for different type of users. Like for blockchain user, you can create a blockchain like subject guide on blockchain, and that can help explore collection on a particular area. Then instead of like using manual signages, you can use digital signages, and you can keep changing. These are some of the photographs from MIT, Harvard, and this is from Khalifa University, Abu Dhabi. Now the lab and maker spaces are very much required in the library, and if you are lucky to have a very good maker space or lab, then it is good. So some of these pictures, this is from Cabot, Harvard, and this is from IIT Delhi. These are from some other institutions. Then many of the libraries have started providing virtual book issue return system. Like you are in a hotel, this hotel, you can get a book issued while you are in the campus, and you can take it with you in your device virtually, and the book will automatically expire after 1 week or 15 days, like your Netflix, if you are not paying the money. So this way, like you can have many number of users, and people may have freedom to use the way they want. Augmented reality is also popular, and this is not from outside India only. This is from Madurai Public Library. I was talking virtually to Karunanidhi ji once, and this is from Muhammad bin Rashid Library, Abu Dhabi. So I think augmented reality we are going to create in IIT Delhi Library as well. Currently we are under renovation. And then augmented reality is also very popular. These are from IIM Ahmedabad, and these are from Harvard and MIT. So it is not only the outside country, but India is also doing. Then now we have another technology which is a amalgamation of AR, VR and mixed reality, and this is from Harvard only. Gaming in libraries is also becoming popular. You can create games, and during the playing of that game, people need to discover some resources. some content. So that becomes very easy. I have with the help of DJLIT, I think I will be having a special issue coming on gaming in libraries. So you may be submitting your papers for that journal as well. So AI has different applications. I need not to go through that. You had a full workshop yesterday. But of course, if AI is executed with robotics and expert system, it can help you in a many ways. For example, these are daily use applications that you are making use in your life on a daily basis. So these type of applications may be integrated with the library services as well. For example, these mobile application like Meta AI, ChatGPT or Perplexity, I am also using. These screens are from my mobile only. Then Delnet is also providing some great new frontier, opening new frontiers of library, whether it is interlibrary loan or document delivery, or it is access to union catalog, or it is the software Del Plus, or it is the consortium for providing e-journals and e-books, or it is the plagiarism software, which is better than many software as far as AI component or AI similarity is concerned. And now they have like US Office as well as for validation. So they are also doing great work, and I think they are also supporting these new technological frontiers. So for like chatbot also, we have in IIT Delhi Central Library are using again open source tools, and we have created a tool known as BibDial Plus, which can answer questions from the OPEC. It has been integrated with the Koha. Again, it is a open source tool. Then just a couple of days back, my colleague is sitting there, we experimented with the robo in IIT Delhi Central Library 3 to 4 days back. And we are trying to have a robo in library to serve as research assistant. Although this was not as we were expecting, because I am looking for a robo like Muhammad bin Rashid Library robo. So it is not having a proper face, but it was like a good experience just 3-4 days back. And we may have a robo soon in IIT Delhi Central Library. You can visit sometime once we have. Perhaps ETD 2026 will be in IIT Delhi in October. So I think by that time my library will be prepared to like host you and to provide you these type of innovative library services. But of course, it was a very good experience at IIT Delhi Central Library, exploring a application of robo, and it can answer your queries from different type of resources. It has been integrated. It has identification. Once it has identified me, it started following me and trying to create some of these services for me. So we have limited time. Then this UD library in Finland is becoming very popular, and they have integrated different type of robot, not only one. Even if you are standing alone, you are silent, you are thinking something, the robot will come to you, will identify and will try to talk to you or like distract you from your that tension or isolation. And then there are robots from the same library which are going at different places and trying to serve you in different ways. And this is a TAMI app from NTU Singapore Library, which works like a Siri app, and it can provide different type of services. And these are two robots known as Pepper and Ensign, and they have created a physical object as well, which can answer your research queries. And this is a very popular robot known as Robbie and Bobby from Hansen Polytechnic. So the books have been integrated with RFID chip, and it can scan all the collections very fast, and it can answer your questions. It can give you some curated information. It works really well. And this is another robo which has been implemented in South Africa's University of Pretoria, and it can answer all of your questions. Of course, we cannot play even these small video, but this is beautiful library. If you happen to visit Dubai, do visit Muhammad bin Rashid Library, and I think you will be amazed to see the working of this system.
What are you doing?
How beautifully they have integrated the
Entertaining me.
system, robotics,
great.
and how
So can
they
you tell me
deliver
more
books
about
at
this
different
library?
locations. And it is really beautiful.
Can you tell me more about Muhammad bin Rashid Library?
Campus. And this is Agora, another interesting robo. the row will be sitting among you, he will listen all your conversation and then will start answering your question. So if you are single, if you have decided to be with you, then you can have one agora. At least you can have someone in your room talking to you based on your routine activities. This is one of the most popular library in North Carolina, which has no human intervention in issue, return, everything of books. It is completely robotic library, but they have a space for reading. Then of course, generative AI you are using. Now, all the e-resources providers have integrated AI, whether this is Scopus AI or Science Direct AI or Wiley or Quillbot, Grammarly, everything is with like AI, including IEEE as well. But there are issues with copyright with AI. I don't want to discuss that. I want to explore the technology only. So IIT Delhi also have some model draft AI policy, which may be consulted. It is not a approved policy. Then people have also started using drones during COVID for delivering the books to the kids. And this service was started by a school librarian who was very concerned for her kids, for her students. They wanted to read, but they were not able to reach to the school library. So this lady started this
as a school librarian.
Drone. So the overall purpose of all these technology is to keep the users engaged. If we are able to engage user, it will help in their academic success, in their holistic development, and there will be transformative impact on them with that. So the future of libraries with AI is that library of the future will be human-centered and AI-powered, enhancing discovery, personalization, and equity while upholding trust and academic integrity. AI will not replace libraries or librarians, but libraries that embrace AI responsibly and ethically will redefine the future of knowledge. It is just like if you are hiring a taxi from airport to this hotel, a person who knows Google will be able to better help you considering a person who do not use a Google map. So with these type of technologies available to the libraries, I think you have to play different type of role. Depending upon the type of services you are providing in your library, you have to be AI librarian, or a person who is managing your cloud could be known as cloud librarian, or a person who is providing research support services may be known as librarian scholarly communication. So depending upon your role, you have to perform different type of functions. But you should not become a fourth monkey of Gandhiji. If you will become a fourth monkey of your Gandhiji, like I'm delivering a lecture, still you are busy with your mobile all the time at home at different places, then you will become fourth monkey of the Gandhiji, and you will not be able to learn or deliver anything for your user. So with this, I would like to sum up that transformation is best done step by step. You cannot do all the things together. Technology is reshaping libraries, but librarians remains at the center of this transformation. We are the people who are assisting different type of services. AI enhances our capacity, it does not diminish our role. But if you are busy with the fourth monkey, I cannot guarantee this objective. If we learn, unlearn, and relearn, as futurist Alvin Toffler says, we will lead the knowledge revolution. The library of 2030 will be AI-enabled, user-centered, data-driven, ethical, and inclusive, and also hybrid and resilient. So these are the references that I have used in my presentation, and this is the disclaimer. I am grateful to NACLIN, DELNET, IIT Delhi, and the global knowledge community for their generous open knowledge. And this presentation used multiple open source resources, and I also used AI-assisted tool. Thank you. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.